Hello, how are you?
I'm doing good, thank you.
All right, can you tell us something about the history of this company?
Yes, SISEL was founded in 2007, but I started creating it about 5 years before that. I had developed another company, New Ways, which had become about the 5th biggest in the world in multi-level marketing. And because of a divorce, I had to sell the company, didn't want to. But I had a chance to sell it and to start over, and with new concepts. And so I started building the largest manufacturing plant in the world of any multi-level marketing company. Of course, most multi-level marketing companies don't make the products they sell. They're made by other companies.
Mostly don't, that's right.
Yeah, very few do. I make for many multi-level marketing companies their products, private label. I also make products for Costco and Walmart and big corporations around the world. And that's because the plant has the ability to do it. But in reality, I wanted to build a massive plant to create the world's most highly advanced products, which is SISEL.
So your background is a producer, and then you get the marketing mind.
Yes. I was an industrial chemist. I manufactured and produced industrial products for many years until I entered multi-level marketing because of some remarkable discoveries I found in the early 1980s. And from that, not having experience, I got into the market and created one of the giant companies in the world by following some principles of, number one, manufacture the products. So you have more products, so you can build better product. You have more profit, you can build better products. And then I knew a lot about sales and marketing, so I took those in business policies and put them into place in developing a multi-level. In doing it, I understood it's a marketing company, and so people are in it to make money. So I had to design a model to best achieve the goals, and that is so that distributors could make the most money, and they would have the most incredible products in the world to sell. Easy to say, but difficult to do.
That's right. So how you started?
First of all, you must manufacture. If you don't,
where's the factory?
You lose about 300 or 400% of profit that you pay to someone else to do it. And I built a company that was debt-free. I had no debt. So the building I built, I paid for cash, about $100 million in it. And so with that, now I have no rent, no loans, and I have no partners, no investors, no shareholders. So all of those dividends you would pay out, the rent, the interest, all of that I can pay out in extra commissions. I came from an industrial chemical background. I was a national sales manager for one of the largest companies in the world in industrial chemicals. Understand, to keep good salespeople, you had to pay good commissions. It's the same principles in multi-level. The problem is when you don't make the products and when you don't have a debt-free company, most of your money is going other places. So I wasn't in that situation. I could make the products and I had no loans, no interest, no dividends, no shareholders, no partners. And so I could build the best products and pay double or triple commissions over
from the very first day.
And that's the foundation to build success with it. Then if I can properly support it, and I have good management skills, I've been in this business 30 years, so I'm one of the icons of the industry. I know how to run a good business. My son's my partner with it, in it, and we have a big team of scientists and laboratories that work, and we create masterpieces in products like no other using ingredients that other companies could not afford to use, or in quantities instead of minimums we use maximums, and many more. So the performance of the products is spectacular, and then we know how to run the business, and then since we manufacture we can build the better products, and since we have no debt, no loans, no interest, no rent, we can pay double and triple commissions. That's how it's all done. So it's that which we don't have to pay out, We can build better products. That which we don't have to pay out, we can pay more commissions.
All right. Before we go to the compensation plan, can you tell us about the history? How you expanded from this, I wouldn't say little company, but from the company into how you got into Europe, how you got into Czech Republic. I know that you're gonna launch Poland now. So
yes. Well, with my previous company, we'd been in Europe, so I knew quite a bit about it, on how to do it. So I prepared, of course, started in the United States, got things done, went to Japan first.
First to Japan?
Yeah, first to Japan because it was a massive market and I had large numbers of distributors that wanted to join me from my previous company. So that allowed us to give the cash flow, to adjust all of the systems, to work out everything, so everything was in harmony. When I did, then I decided to come to Europe. And in doing so, I had experience here. So I had some leaders that joined me from my old company and from some new ones from other companies. And we come in and we established a base. And first of all, we needed to know how to distribute the product, where to distribute from. So we started an operation in Slovakia. We didn't know if that was the best place or not, but we had good connections there, and it was close, you know, with the Czech Republic on one side and Hungary here, and centrally located with good distribution, so, and good language skills, which is so important for Europe. So we established it there, and then we started opening countries, even though the EU is one entity. There's differences with countries. So we started opening the most important ones that are around at first. And now we're to the point we have enough distributor base here that we're looking to really expand out into some of the other countries. Like,
how many countries in Europe now?
Well, I think if we looked at Europe, I think we're in about 12 countries. And now some of them that we haven't had a good presence in, like Poland, big market.
So what's your plans for Poland?
Well, this spring we're going to have a big launch for Poland. To do it, of course, you have to do it properly, language, literature, all of that, and be able to service it. So we're going to start in with advertising, telling our distributor force to prepare for it, and then we'll have a grand launch sometime, perhaps March or April. I'm hoping that early, that we can do that, and then start meetings around Poland with leaders that we have found that get organized to do it.
If the things goes nicely, would you bear in mind opening office in Poland?
It might. I had one there before with my previous company. So it
so
was.
You have experience with the Polish administration law.
Right. And many years ago when I did that, it was more difficult then. But now it's much more polished. The country is really ready for it. And so we would consider, if the volumes are there, it's the one thing about it. If you have the volumes, you can do anything.
That's right.
It's like a big country like Japan. Everything is so sophisticated, delivery, all of that. But we have about 7 offices around Japan because it supports distributors better. They need a place to come. So we could have an office or 2 or 3 in Poland, just depending on how well we do, and I think we'll do very well in Poland.
I wish you that. I wish you that.
Yeah, I do too.
Can you actually say something about your compensation plans, your stretch and the differences between those who are on the market right now?
I know a lot about compensation plans, and from when I've been in the business, when I started, it was stair-step breakaways. You're familiar with those. And then there's been matrices and binaries. Binaries is now a big thing. I have a real problem with binaries. I don't think they're ethical. They're designed for leaders and for companies at the expense of the distributor force. And I don't like that philosophy. I like a plan that where everyone has an equal chance and you really follow the true theme of MLM, and that is sharing the benefits, and your success is based upon the success of others, not getting people in and then building a leg and collapsing and rolling up to you like binaries. So,
reward from a turnover that you create.
Yeah. So the most fair way is a unilevel. But in a unilevel, you're restricted, like with many companies. You only have so much money to pay out. But since we have 2 to 3 times as much money to pay out, we can do things with the unilevel to really make it dynamic. So what we try and do is construct one and I've had a lot of experience in this business. We have a lot of computer models to know where distributors fail. Almost all distributors fail in the first 3 months, as you know, that fail. And they fail to make money within their first 4 generations. That's where you've got to concentrate a lot of wealth building, is in those 4 generations. Many companies string it out so far for the big leaders. The big leaders could make a lot, but people have a tough time getting there, especially in binaries.
Ordinary dies.
Yeah. So the ordinary person, our mission is this. The most important person in the company is the new distributor. If we can make them successful, then all the big leaders will do better with it. So what we try and do is we look upon like first level, you have your first level. And that's the area where you have the least number of distributors, and you actually should be paying the smallest amount of commissions, but you want to get people successful. But if you had 5 or 10 people on your first level, you still don't make much money, even at 5%.
Right.
So what we try and do is we do what is about the industry standard. We pay about 5% on the first level. But then from there, we will double the commissions. We pay double what other companies do. We'll go to a 10. And then in our SISEL plan, then on the 3rd level, we triple it. We go to 15. So within those 3 levels, you have a potential of making a great deal of money for the beginning and developing distributor. And if we can do it there, because we pay high commissions on the first level, double it on the 2nd, triple it on the 3rd, and double it on the 4th. So when you have that much money up front, you're going to make a lot of people more successful. Because you think of it, think of 5%. If you went down 4 levels, that's 20, but 20% paid out with way most companies. But I look at coffee companies now, they're 5, 5, 5, and then they drop to a 4, they start dropping. We go 5, 10, 15, 10, see? So look at how much that is. 5 and 10, 15, and then another 50, 30, 40 on the first 4 levels. That's more than most companies pay out in their entire compensation plan. So we pay that, and so you look at, it's based upon, this is a numbers business. The average distributor brings in 3 new distributors. The average distributor has to get to about 300 euros to really to stay in a company, you know, just to get that stable.
What's the average investment to join the company?
Yeah, and the investment with ours, it doesn't take much. You can buy a distributor kit for 20 euros or so it's not a big thing. You can qualify at 4 different levels, 50, 100, 150, 200. And you get higher commissions as you qualify for more. So it's pretty simple. You need to keep it simple, not have a complex plan. Can we make money? Is it simple? Will someone help me? Those are the 3 things people are looking for. So if we get 3 people, they get 3 people, they got 3. That's not much. That's 3, 9, 27, 39 people. If everyone qualified at our platinum, that's 200 euro a month at our program, just with those 3 generations. 3 simple levels, a person would make over 1,000 euros a month. That would keep 90% of the distributors in any company.
2 average Polish salary.
Yeah.
Almost, yeah.
So we've made it so that it's easier for distributors to achieve success because their payouts are double and triple. And as the numbers double or triple, as they go down on each level, and the commissions are doubling and tripling, we can create a lot more wealth within those ranges. And then when we get further, we're still paying big commissions of 5 that go on and on and on. So the combination of having much more commission to pay out allows us to put lots of money up front, and then we can put lots on the back end for the leaders too. We have a real good balance, which is very difficult to do with any plan. You're either heavy on the front, then you have no leaders, heavy with the leaders, and then you can't keep the distributors in. With us, we're able to do both.
That's all right. Would you take 2 minutes and make some little speech for your future Polish managers?
Oh, okay. Well, the one thing about Poland, they're very good marketers, and they've grown, of course. It's a solid company, big population. But what people need is they can be great leaders, but it's like horse racing. You can have a tractor run on, and you can have a great horse that will run, but if you don't have a rider that knows how to ride it, you don't win anything. So right now we need great leaders because we have the tractor run on. It'll pay the most. We have the fastest racehorse.
Everything is set.
Everything's set. We need riders. we got to have managers. Managers will come in and they can ride this horse. They can ride for success like with no other company, because there are no products like this on earth. I'm a biochemist. I have 18, 20 scientists work for me. We take the most advanced science. Who can compete with us on products? There's nothing like them. And if a person wants to talk products with me, I could take it apart, because I know what these products are and what other companies are. And I make for hundreds of companies and about 40 MLMs. Their products are mediocre. These are spectacular. That's one part. You have to have that. Second thing is you have to make distributors become successful, and you got periods to do it. I can make them successful fast, and the more that are retained, the bigger the leaders will be on the far end. So if in 2 minutes for leaders, this is an opportunity of a lifetime, because you have products like you've never seen before, a compensation plan that no company on earth can afford to compete with, because I'm sharing the wealth now that I've made. I don't take it for myself anymore. I'm sharing it with the distributors, so I'm paying double and triple commissions. That's opportunity.
Welcome to Poland.
Okay.
Okay, Udo, nothing gives the better kickoff for the business like a personal story. Tell me something about you.
Well, my story, it's easy and simple to explain. You know, I'm in multi-level marketing since 25 years. I started in Germany. I got a nice invitation on an evening. I was out for a party. I got an invitation from a nice lady. She was coming up to me, told me, "Hey guy, you look like a businessman." And I said, sounds good, what the lady wants from me. So, and this was my first contact with MLM, because I got an invitation for a 2-day seminar from one of the biggest insurance group in this time in Germany. I went there and I was so surprised. The first time in my life, a person that I never met in my life before, a person that I never saw in my life, this person told me, you can reach all your dreams and all your goals you're having if you just want to do it, and you do it. This was the moment I started with multi-level marketing. I worked in the insurance while, and I worked always next time, not part-time. I just was always with Audi. I was working in Audi, big factory. So since I left Audi, they're building perfect cars, so by the way. And so it was a really nice time there. It took me 2 years to make enough money to live.
What company was that?
It was HMI in this time, HMI. This was the biggest insurance group in this time. And so it was really great, it was really fun, it was nice. It took me a while to come on a point where I can really make enough money to say, okay, I quit my job at least half time. So I was working just 4 hours, fixed on a payroll, and I would do all my MLM business, what I had to do. And after a while, it was so funny, it was so nice. I started my own business. I started to create my own company where we sold insurance. It wasn't this time easy and simple. You just need a big sign on the wall outside from the door, no regulations, no permission, nothing. It was done really
just do
and it was fun, it was nice. But after a while I thought, I tried to build up as well an MLM. I tried to bring people in, but it was difficult to explain all this kind of different kind of regulations from the insurance. So we swapped over to seminars, and we started to sell training. So I got a lot of trainings for myself. I was reading all the books on the market. I went through many seminars, and so I started to bring.
I can say, yeah.
I brought a few books on the market. So I wrote a few books. We wrote a few seminars, and we started to sell this kind of seminars. It was great. It was amazing. It was so amazing. I left 1993, I left Germany because I had to pay so many taxes, and I said, okay, it's nice, it's great. I would not live anymore in Germany about the taxes. So I went down to Monte Carlo. I left as well my business. I was out for many years in business. And then I started again around about 3 years after in Poland, actually in Katowice. And I met 4 or 5 of my old friends of my old time. And we started to run a really nice and great business down in Poland. We was growing up Poland, Czech Republic, Romania, and all these Eastern European countries where for the most of the Germans was a bit weird, Eastern Europe. But I really love to be on these places. I love to work with people. The enthusiasm, the fire from the people, and the will to change something, the dream and the hope to do something. It's really amazing. I did the business till around about 2001. I left again the business. I found a new wife. I got divorced in 1993. I found a new wife in 2000. I got married again. And I left again business for many years. So I did not do anything. I just enjoyed my life, my family, and I had fun. I started again a business with a small company from France, a really small company, because a friend of mine called me up. I met 2000. And he was working this time with a big Russian company. And he said, hey Udo, let's go back, let's work business together. And I said, yeah, okay, let's see. But I don't want to have to do anything with a back office. I just want to do sales. I want to go out training, teach people, lead people. This is what I want. Yeah. He said, yes, fine. And we started a brand new company. So for me, it was, wow, I can be the #1 in the company. I can grow the company. Everything was fine. But the problem is, like with most of the new startups company, the money situation, the financial situation was running so fast out of money. I invested a little bit in the company, but at the end of the day, the management failed completely, and the company broke down in that 1.5 years. Even we built it up around 6,000 people in this time. That was amazing. A huge group in Poland, huge group in Hungary, but the company failed, and I left business. I was so disappointed. I was just back on the way from New York. I was flying in sent to Nice because the head office from this company had been in France. And I talked to the guys and I said, okay guys, it's not my way. I'm out of business. I'm leaving. So first thing was, he said, but then you lose all your investment, what you have done. I said, okay, it's better to lose the investment before I lose my time, because everything comes back in life, but time never comes back. The minute it's gone forever. So, and I left out and I called a friend of mine. He did a couple of interviews and stories in a network magazine, in a German one. And I told him, hey guy, do not do anything anymore because I'm leaving business. And he told me, hey Udo, you cannot leave business. You love to do it, you love to work it. Let me give you a few contacts, give me a few calls, and maybe you find some new home, you find some new harbor. So I got so many calls from so many people that I never heard in my life, never. So I met the biggest European company. I was flying out to US, met companies where I never heard in my life. And end of the day, there was so many offers was coming up and so many opportunities was coming up. So I started to select not what I like, I just selected out what I do not like. So I selected different kinds. Systems where you have only one product. System we have to work on a binary system, because from my opinion, binary system, it's ruining our MLM business. I took out companies where you have to invest a high money for the startup. I took out companies where you have to buy month by month for 300, 400, 500 euro, maybe more. So I was already a bit worried about it. I do not find what I'm looking for. And I was just on the way from one company in Germany back to my hometown. I was driving on the Autobahn, the phone was ringing, I took the phone, somebody said to me, hey, you don't know me, but I know you, I heard a couple of things from you. I have a really great company, it's based in the US, it's brand new in Europe, and the company called SISEL, and he told me the main points what I really love to hear. You know, he said there's a company which one is brand new, but 30 years experience through the previous companies he had. They put it on $100 million company just to build up the product for the companies. And what he said, we are really new here in Europe, so we would need somebody to build up the business. I said, it sounds great. Where can I go? Where I get more information out of it? He told me, yeah, we do not have anything so far really grows in Europe. You have to go to Utah. 2 days after, I jumped into the plane. Flying down to Utah, I took a friend of mine with me from Poland, and we went down. We saw the factory. We said, what's happened here? You know, it was like, you know, like a small child, and you used like a big Christmas tree. You know, it was so amazing. What we got a factory tour from Aaron Renner, the vice president of worldwide sales. Speechless. Then we were in the office, we had an opportunity to talk to the owner, to the CEO, Tom Mower, and he was talking about a few things around what his dreams, what he has done, and I was so impressed. For me, was the first moment, this is my home. So it was everything done. I had no idea really about compensation plan. I had no idea really what is a product behind, but what I felt, the feeling what I got from these people, I said, that's my new home. So when I started then with the company, I started to call up my first friends. I did my first meeting close to the Polish border. I talked to the people. I had no idea about really what I'm talking. And actually we did not have anything in Czech. We did not have anything Polish, nothing. So I was using prospect and information all in English. I talked to the people. I told them opportunity. I got a few information about compensation plan, what. So I started to talk really like from zero with nothing. And I started with
When was that?
It was in 2011, May 2011. Yeah. So I started 2.5 years ago, yeah. And I started 2011, and I started really to love this company more and more. The product what comes out is daily use product. So that's what I like. You can start a business without having any risk, because you buy the product in your own company, in your own shop. So the product what you would buy anyhow in a supermarket. So where is your risk? You do not have to spend a lot of money. You do not have only one bottle of juice, whatever, where you say, okay, you buy it for a while, and after a while you don't drink it anymore. After a while you have to buy every month a lot of products, and after 2 months you have to leave your apartment, or maybe after 2 years you have to leave your house because you have no space anymore to store all the products. And you know, we have products like shampoo, toothpaste, cosmetic. I never have anything home, it's always left, and especially if I'm going to my shower, I always find an empty bottle of douche shampoo.
So how many products do you have now?
In the moment, we have around about 120 different products what we have on the market. But we have, for example, we have a really nice nail gel for the ladies. You bring it on once. If you do it right, it stays for 30 days. And for this one, we have 20 different colors. We have different kind of cosmetic. All our product what we use, especially for the cosmetic line, all without any toxins. All the other products line, all without any toxins. So healthy products. Let's call it really healthy products. What we bring in here. We have many different kind of food supplements, really amazing products. We have products where we made the research, it's based on some Nobel Prize. We have some products on the market where we find more than 5,000 studies on one of the ingredients in. So this is what I like on SISEL. It's not just we create a fashion product because just now it's fashion, we do it. Like many, well, let's say a couple of years ago, coffee was coming on the market. Everyone, coffee. On each corner you saw coffee, coffee, coffee. Nobody had any idea what is really behind the coffee. So we talked with a company around about 1.5 years ago about coffee.
It's like a little bit with the wine, yeah? All the story.
Exactly. And that's what I liked on this one. So usually Tom Mower could say, coffee is done tomorrow. $100 million company. You just press a button, the coffee comes out of the next line, you know. But they started to make a research to find the best coffee brand, you know, to find a coffee where you can really say the coffee is tasteful. Because if you bring it out, the people need to love the product. If the product is not tasteful, people never will buy it again. So that's what's the point what we need to reach. We reached the point to find the best coffee, Panamanian coffee. It's the best coffee what you find on the market. We brought a couple of ingredients together. Maybe say, okay, this one need to be in the coffee. We was working with a company together which really runs the coffee market. We start to find the products, the coffee direct from the growers. So we do not buy it from some dealership or from
so they grow it especially for the SISEL?
No, they don't grow it especially for SISEL, but we buy it directly from the growers. Okay. Usually coffee grows somewhere. Some big company association comes and buys the coffee and sells the coffee. Like I say always to the people, if you want to do coffee, we fly tomorrow to Hamburg. It's the biggest coffee storage in Europe, right? You find coffee in each corner. We can buy coffee, tons of this one, but we just get coffee. We never really know what it's in, what kind of pesticide, where does the coffee comes from, and so SISEL started to make really a big research on this one, and so we found the Panamanian grade coffee, where you find coffee associations where they rated this coffee as the best tasting coffees for 7-8 years in a row. So the basic ingredients, the coffee is tasted as the best coffee, but not said from SISEL, from the coffee association what you find. So you can find it on the internet. Then we brought a couple of ingredients together to bring really a coffee on the market that's healthful for the people. So it's not only drinking coffee, because most of the people know if you drink coffee it's not really healthy. Now you can drink a really healthy coffee. But it's just one product what was coming out. We have a couple of products, like I said, it's a product based on...
What about legal requirements? Have you met all these requirements in Europe and the same thing in Poland, right?
That's a main point. That's one of the points as well what I really like on SISEL. We have a lot of products. If you check the website on the US market, we have much more product on the US market than you have on the European market.
That's right.
Why we do not have it? Because we're waiting for the legal requirements. So the product, if it comes on ground in Europe, we can be sure it's legal requirement. Everything is done, everything is approved, and only then we sell it. You find products on the US sites which one already since 1.5-2 years ago. We do not have the legal permission here, so we do not sell it. Really, this is what SISEL is doing. If the product is registered, if a legal requirement is done, we bring the product in, we sell the product. That's a really good point behind it. We do not ship it out from some not EU countries to ship it into the people. No, all what we have is 100% legal. Because that's the point behind this. The story from Tom Mower, from his previous company, from New Ways, he built up one of the 5 biggest companies. So, and his goal is to bring up the biggest company again. So we cannot do anything wrong. If you do it once wrong, you read it every time in the next 100 years. So this is what we're going for, to make it legal, to make the best products in, and serve our customer and our distributors only with the best product and with legal requirements, with legal products. This is what SISEL is doing. With each of the products where we bring out, we can be sure we can use it and it's legal on the market.
Okay, you have your 2 minutes to invite Polish future managers into your organization.
I have 2 minutes to invite the 2 minutes Polish people. Hey guys, I just have to say, use the opportunity, jump on this train. On this train, where was already one of the biggest company leader. He was in Poland with his previous company. He was big. He was in Australia. He was around the globe, and this one gives us an opportunity. That's one of the reasons why I like to work with Eastern Europe. Why? All the Eastern Europe people spread around the globe. If you talk to one Polish people, he knows people around the globe. If you jump in a taxi in New York, what driver you have? You have either a Polish driver or you have a Russian driver, right? If you go wherever you want to go, you find people from everywhere. So if you start a business here, you grow out in all the countries around the globe. And this is where SISEL 4. We are now, since around about 4 years, 5 years on the market, we have more than 40 countries open. So it doesn't matter where you go. You can go to Australia, you can go to Malaysia, you can go to Canada, you can go wherever you want to go. I have a team meanwhile in 22 countries, Russia, Kazakhstan, and all these places. I love to be there. I love to run a business in these countries. I love to give an opportunity to people, really change their life. And this is what SISEL says, take back your life and then help others to take back their life.
And I have to tell you that we desperate want you in Poland. Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm happy to come over to Poland. Thank you.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Hello guys.
Hello.
Tell me something about you. Where are you from? What you do here in this company? What's your favorite product?
So really,
Yeah.
I don't know, and we don't know why we are here.
So where are you from?
We are from Romania. We live in Timișoara, but we work MLM since 2003. So we have 10 years already experience. We had a little bit complicating situation because I was married, she was single, and in a moment we was together, and we had the situation, the worst situation, because she was on the work. I had my own company. I made business with fuels. The point was, all the time when I was home, she was sleeping already. When I was at the morning awake, she was already left on the work. So in 2000,
so you missed each other all the time.
So it was
we had no time for each other.
Yes, this was the main problem. And in 2003 we had this opportunity to see a MLM event, a presentation. I was not happy with the MLM business because in my mind it was a pyramid. But when I was there, it was.
Where you got this education from? Who told you that this is not actually the pyramid?
It was, you know, when you're smart, you're smart.
And modest, right?
And modest. The point was, like I said, I had no such a good feeling about MLM. But in that moment when I was the presentation and I saw the presentation, it was like a flashes in my head, and I said, why not? Because I had a point when I saw the difference between what I did and what we did in MLM. I think about investment because I had a lot of money to invest. I didn't have money. I had to take from the bank, from the other people to pay some, you know, like everywhere. So I said, why not? So little investment and you can do so much money. And I said, let's start. And we start. And during this business, we learned a lot of things. We made a lot of money. We had a huge group. We had around 50,000 people in our downline. So everything nice, everything cool.
Only in your country, or?
We had only in Romania. But this was the, like, let's say the start of MLM. Because in 2009, we quit. We made like a pension. And in 2011, my friend from Spain, Austria, Germany, whatever, so it's Udo Deppisch, he called me and asked, so how are you doing? What's the news? I have a great business, because we know since 2003, so we have 10 years. I had the trust, we know, like I said, since
so you
2000.
had the trust?
Yes. And he said, I should come to Timișoara to stay, let's say, 10 minutes on a coffee. I said, why not? So in 10 minutes, he told me all.
Yeah, he's a very talkative person, I know. But
finally, I knew only short things. So, best company, products on factory, 100 million investment, toxin free, certified organic and GMP, and what he said, so Udo, my friend, said, you know what? This is daily products, and you can make money each partner, every time he makes some order, and I said, this is cool, this is for me. And after 10 minutes, I start like a master distributor, so it's the best position what you can find in
where are you now on the ladder?
It's the same, because we have only 2 positions. And this is good.
Nice.
Yes. So the motivation for the start people who join on the business, they don't have to cross all the steps, like in the different MLM company, to go and pray with the boss and the second boss and the third boss. Please, can I go one line up? So we have only 2 positions. So for me, it was perfect.
Okay.
So we start. We have around 2,000 people in our downline. We have 12 countries open already. And why we are here? Because Tom is our icon, so is the master of all what is happening here, and Udo because it's our father, our teacher, because we start to grow in MLM with Udo. But like I said, I was in US in 2013 in January. I saw the factory and I said, wow, this is huge, this is big, 30,000 square meters. So not square meters. So it's a huge plant. It's like an pharmacy.
And only 2 positions. Okay, in business 2 positions
this
is
is
alright.
good, yeah?
In life 2 positions, I wouldn't say so. However, I would like to ask you, what's your favorite product?
I love them all.
Oh.
I don't have a favorite product.
Which one?
Really? I use them all.
Pick one. You have to spend 1 minute and sell me one of those products.
I don't know, really. I use them since the morning when I wake up. I brush my teeth with the toothpaste. I wash my face with the cleanser. I put the makeup only from SISEL. So I love them all. We have a child. She's 3 years old. Since I read about all the toxins that are in products on the market and everything, I would never in my life wash my child with something else. She is sănătoasă.
Healthy.
Very healthy. So people from kindergarten ask me, what are you doing?
What you do?
Yes, her hair is like this. Yes. Very big and great and nice, and people from kindergarten asking me, she is very healthy, she's looking very good, you are looking very good, what are you doing? So we are the products, we use the products, we are the products. It's very easy.
For this introduction I give you 5 out of 5, okay?
Yes.
Back to the business. Where you get new people from? Do you work with internet? Do you work with all this newly media, all this stuff? Do you use it or?
So we work like we used to work. So what I like individual meetings. So in my opinion, MLM it's a business with trust. If you trust people and the people trust you, you
How
can
you
run.
build up the trust if you see someone for the first time?
So first time, everything. The point when we meet, when you meet somebody, it takes how many minutes? 2 minutes, 3 minutes.
First 20 seconds, the first.
It's the
first
click.
impression.
Yeah. So if I like you forever. If not, there's the door. This is my opinion. But most of the time, so we have this because in this time you learn how to act and how to talk and how to catch. Let's say catch.
What about new media? You use them? Internet?
So
Skype?
We have some paper. When we have some articles, not so many. We have some website. This is not our website. It's a Romanian website. When let's say somebody talk to MLM company to make some let's say like cum se spune, website with
Conference?
yeah, like all the MLM company to put some interesting fact. What about the products? What about the compensation plan? So we start to do this kind of things. But like I said,
so far you work in a traditional way.
yes, we work because we trust this this way. We work every day with people. We have normally 5, 6, 10 meetings per day. We have trainings, we have webinars, we have seminars live. So we are non-stop in contact. But yes, we use Skype for conference call because we can do it in 3, and 4, and 5 people together, no problem. But like I said, the best way is face to face.
Would you like to work with Poles?
Of course.
Yes.
With everyone.
Would you show up in Poland?
It's a mission. Mower has a mission. We are the person that are transmitting his mission. So toxin-free products, health, wealth, and happiness. It's
Make
for
money.
everybody. It's for everybody.
So accept my invitation to Poland then.
Okay.
And
thank you.
shaking
You
hands.
should
No,
come to
no.
Romania too.
Yeah.
Also.
I will do so. I will
Wait
do
for
Okay.
you. Thank you.
so. Kathleen, tell me something about your story. Where are you coming from? What you do right now?
Where do I come from? Well, I come from Hungary, but I lived in Greece for 16 years. I came from a circus family, then I finished the university. I had my businesses in Crete for 16 years, and then everything collapsed, with the, how do you call it, the global...
Crisis or something?
Yeah, crisis, with the global crisis. So I came back home with 2 suitcases, and I started MLM. This
When was that?
4 years ago.
4 years ago.
4 years ago.
How long you are involved in SISEL?
Okay, well, we started 7 months ago. We were in a previous MLM company which went bankrupt. So we were in a situation that we were looking for a new business, and actually it was a situation where I felt very bad because I knew all the companies that were here in Hungary, and I knew I cannot work with any of those companies, and I felt terrible because I said I love MLM, I love this business, but I cannot stand behind. I cannot say I love this company although I don't. And then SISEL showed up,
How do you feel about
Udo.
SISEL?
I feel very, very well. I feel that I came home. I really feel, you know what I love in SISEL? You know the slogan, the label that SISEL has, take back your life. This is what actually happened to me in SISEL. I took back my life.
That's good, that's good.
Yes.
Now tell me everything what he wanted you to tell me.
What I wanted you to
What
tell?
Udo wanted
what
you to tell
Udo
me. Yeah,
wanted
what's the big opportunities that what's showing up?
Okay, so...
How, if Poland opens the door for you, how you gonna work in Poland? How you gonna involve, if you're gonna involve?
Well, the first thing is we are looking for the leaders now in Poland, because Poland is a very big market. I mean, it's much bigger than Hungary, we know that. Plus, I think Polish and Hungarian people are very good friends, as you said.
Lengyel barát.
Lengyel barát, magyar barát, which means Hungarian.
Polak, Węgier, dwa bratanki.
Exactly. That's how do you say it?
Polak, Węgier,
Polak-
dwa bratanki do piwa i do szklanki.
Okay, anyways, that's it. That was it. So it's a very, very good opportunity, and I guess it's not only the best opportunity for you in Hungary, but I think this is the best opportunity which exists right now in the world, because the background of SISEL. I'm sure other leaders talked to you about the background, about Mower produces most of the products for other MLM companies. It has the best compensation plans. It has every product that any MLM company has. But which is the best part of SISEL is that we have an owner, Mower. This guy, when he was 70 years old, he had a lot of money in his hand, and he could have went...
70, how old is he now?
He's 75. Well, he's gone now. I think I'm allowed to say it. Well, it's not sure. He's
all right.
Something like that.
No one knows.
No one knows, but, he looks like 45, 50 anyways. Yes. So he said he is not going to live his pension. That's how you call it. He doesn't want to live his pension. He doesn't want to play golf and chase a little white ball.
So he's very active and supportive.
He's very active, and he wants to be in the front, and he wants to work. And he built this company to bring these products and to help more and more people. So, and you know, the question that he makes always in front of us, and each time we meet him is, do you know anything better? Bring it to me, I'll fix it to you. Is there anything you need? Is there anything better you need? Come here, tell it to me, I'll fix it for you. He wants us to be happy, and he wants us to be the richest and the biggest. And you know what? He doesn't want to be second, as Udo always say. He wants to be number one. So
okay,
SISEL number one.
You're saying the richest. So what does it mean, this one?
The two-star master. It means a certain rank that I reached more than 20,000
Good money
points.
after 7 months?
Very good. Also on the first months, it always depends on how big dreams do you have, what do you want to achieve. So
And what's your dream?
My dream is I want to save the elephants in Africa.
Beautiful.
Yes.
So you can spend
the elephant
a lot of
babies.
money for it.
I need to do that. Within 5 years, I have to go and I have to do that.
Good on you. Congratulations.
Thank
All the
you.
best. Hello guys, where are you from?
Hello, we are from Hungary, from Budapest.
And you are in SISEL number one.
Yes,
This is what I heard.
We are working for SISEL for now almost 8 months.
8 months, and you are number one in this country or in Europe?
Well, the Hungarian team, not we, but our team became, they say that the company, the most dynamic field in Europe in this short time, and we are very proud of it.
Okay, you are MLM background. Where you come from? Tell me something about your story.
My story. Well, actually,
your story is your story, or your story is your husband's story.
I'm going to tell my story, and after our common story. Well, I'm coming from catering industry, and I used to work in Austria for 2 years, and after I was working on cruise ships for 8 years. I came back home in 2006 to Hungary, and that time I met MLM, multi-level marketing, and I started to work with New Ways, which is actually the previous company of Tom Mower. Yes. In New Ways we met actually. I used to work for New Ways, and we met in New Ways, and we got married last year, and we were working for MLM for last 5 years together, but unfortunately the company where we worked, it got bankrupted, so we were out, we were without work, and we met SISEL 8 months ago, and actually in these 8 months SISEL changed our life. It brought for us economically freedom and stability.
After 8 months?
Yes.
And you have it now?
Yes, actually very fast. And
Unbelievable.
it's a great company, and we are very proud to work for.
How many people you have in your group?
Right now we have more than 1,600 members.
Active?
Yeah, actually in this short period we can say all of them active, because we just started. Now we can say in long term they are active or now, but we have a big event right now. Actually, we have more than 400 people usually on an event, and we have very big dreams, and we think with SISEL, and we think SISEL is the company which can give all the support, all the background what the networker needs in these days. It's a huge opportunity. Mostly with the coffee came out, we were not expecting such a great sales tool like the coffee, and we believe, as we know Tom Mower, and as he says, SISEL going to be between the 5 biggest company in 5 year times. We think we are going to reach, actually we don't think, we are sure we are going to reach these goals.
What's your favorite product?
Well, I should say, I have so many of them. I love the coffee, of course. We are a very big coffee fan, and we were a little bit afraid of the coffee, but it's really great. Since we have it, we don't drink any other coffee, but we like the daily use products. They are really good, and we love TSX, and of course we love everything. His favorite is Fukoidon.
Fukoidon, which is?
which is right now, like here, fucoidone is liquid, actually, which is very good for immune system and for lots of other stuff.
The best products.
And what I really love, it's washing liquid. It's really good and even cheaper than if I buy it in a supermarket. So all the products are great, and we have very nice experience with them. People are happy with the products. So
you said that you have roughly 1,600 people in your group.
Yes.
How you get new people? You use the new media, internet, Skype. How you met new people?
Well, actually, maybe we are a little bit old-style people, but we like the offline network marketing.
Offline, shaking hands, kisses.
Not kissing, but shaking hands for sure. And yes, we are actually recruiting people personally by phone calls. We use also online, but still the old way is the best.
Magyarország kis ország, nincsenek nagy távolságok, nincs szükség online marketingre.
That's what my husband says, that's right. Hungary is a very small country, so we can reach from one side to the other side in a few hours. And you know, the personal contact is more than much more than the online.
So you are more trustworthy being in person in your perspective.
It's easier, faster, more effective.
És könnyebb bizalmat teremteni az
But of
emberek.
course we use online, we use Facebook for a lot of things to build a community, and we use it for so many things. We use webinars.
Are you going to travel to Poland?
Yes, we are planning.
Are you interested in Poland?
Of course. Poland is a very nice market for network marketing, and we
Why
have...
you say so?
Why I say so?
Yeah.
You don't think so?
Well, it's your opinion. So.
Well, we have nice experience with friends. They build up huge teams over there, and I have some Polish friends. I used to work with them in the States, so I'm looking forward to see them again and to offer them the best business.
Good, good. And do we get the same support in Poland like you get here from Tom Mower?
Well, of course, everywhere everyone is getting the same support, because you know Tom Mower is all over in the world. But as he said today in the leadership meeting, to give the support for the people, the leaders has a very big part of it. So you have to find the right leaders to support the team with the company together.
Where you would be in next 12 months?
Where we are going to be? Well, in the next 12 months we are going
what
to
are
be...
you going to achieve?
We are going to be at least in... Right now we have already partners from Slovakia, Romania, and from a few parts of the world, but by the end of the next year, we want to be at least in 10 countries. But not only with partners.
What does it mean financially
business.
to you? Would you be ready for a baby?
Yes, you know, if you want to make a career and you want to make a family, you don't have to choose. You have to do the two things together. And actually, we can talk about our goals, but I think it's more than important to talk about our partners' salaries and bonuses, because we are working for them to earn a lot of money. Because if they earn good money, of course we're gonna have our own money as well. So
that's how it works in MLM.
Yes.
Okay. Congratulations to you. I wish you all the best.
Thank you so
and
much.
See you in Poland.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you guys.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.